All right, hi guys. I'm going to take you through how to do circuits. And circuits are basically exercises that are done in timed intervals or in sets, followed by short periods of break, and then moving on to the next set. And for this class, we are going to do intervals of 2 minutes each and a 1 minute break in between. And we're gonna have 5 sets or 5 circuits that we're gonna do, and we're gonna do that twice. So the first thing I wanna tell you about circuits is that don't be surprised, even if you're in great shape, that your next day you may be a little sore. So we're gonna do these on Friday, which gives you 2 days of rest and recuperation before we jump back in. Also, since we incorporate in circuits both cardio and weight training or muscle building exercises, strength and endurance exercises together. On the Fridays that we do circuit training, you will not have to do your strength exercises in addition. And you'll see that on the fitness plan, that you won't have to do those. However, you definitely should stretch both before and after and stretch really well. Take your time with stretching, because the more you stretch, the less sore you'll be the next day. All right, so I'm gonna take you through almost all the exercises, and I've tried to design these so that you can do them in your own home. You don't have to have any special equipment, but I need to show you how to do them on this video. And then on Friday, I've just created an audio for you to listen to, and it will be timed in 2 minute, followed by 1 minute rest periods, and then I'll tell you when to start and when to stop, and what exercise or exercises you should be doing. So pay attention to this video in terms of how to do them. Maybe watch it a couple times to make sure you have the movements down. And then on Fridays, you'll do the audio circuits and you'll just listen to it. And it'll be the same audio each week. All right, so the first one is stair steps. And if you don't have stairs in your house, see if you have a stair off of your patio or a stair off of your front porch or something like that. If you don't have anything like that, if you have a small step stool, that would work as well. And if you don't have any of those things, you may have to be creative. Maybe find a very sturdy laundry basket that you can step on. Make sure to get your parents' permission first. Or you can go to the store and buy an inexpensive, some sort of one-step, stair step sort of thing. That's what we're looking for. Okay, the higher the step, the harder the intensity. And so keep that in mind as well. So for stair steps, all I want you to do, and I'm gonna stand up and show you. All right, so all I want you to do is step up and down. Have a good pace, up and down. I'm gonna actually come up a couple so you can see me. So it's up and down, up and down. You wanna kinda up, down, down. If you wanna switch it and go left, right, left, you can, or if you just wanna keep the same pattern back and forth, you can. So you're going to do stair steps for 2 minutes. So it's not a hard exercise, but it's definitely one that's going to get your heart rate up. So to have a quick pace to it, stair steps, 2 minutes. Then you'll have a 1 minute break. Then your second set of circuit exercises, I'm gonna bring this phone over here, is going to be a set of 10 crunches, followed by 10 jumping jacks, followed by 10 rock climbers. So 10 crunches, you just wanna go down and up, and you want to do 10 of those. Always, as we talked about with crunches, suck your belly button in and make sure that you have the spine to the floor and the hands are not pulling, okay? You're doing all the work with your abdominals. So 10 crunches, you already know how to do that, followed by 10 jumping jacks. I'm assuming everybody knows jumping jacks, but I'm just gonna show you the form just in case, okay? So you go out and then back in, but you wanna do it at a regular pace, okay? So you do 10 of those. The last one is called rock climbers. So you're gonna get into kind of a position where your hands are down on the floor. I'm gonna scooch back just a little bit. And what you're going to do is you're gonna have 1 foot behind and 1 in front, and you're gonna alternate. When you do a front back, that's 1. So you're gonna do 10 front backs, then you're already in this position, so just get back on the floor, 10 more crunches, stand up, 10 more jumping jacks, 10 rock climbers. So you do those 3 exercises for 2 minutes, okay? Then you get a 1-minute break. The third exercise in our circuit that we're gonna do are 10 squats. Okay, a squat is a stationary exercise. You have your feet a little wider than shoulder width apart. Make sure that you're sitting with your bottom. You don't want to stick it out, okay? So make sure your bottom is kind of going down, not out. And you're going to go ahead and you should feel your muscles contract right through your quadriceps and then back up. So there's 1, 2, 3. If you can get your legs, I can't with my knees, but if you can get your legs in the hamstrings totally to be parallel to the floor, that's ideal. Keep your knees, don't have them go over your toes. Make sure that they kind of are staying in line with your toes though. So you'll do 10 squats, then you'll do 20 wall push-ups. A wall push-up, just put your hands here, make sure that you have a straight line all the way back. Have to lower a little bit. And go down and back here. Okay, so 20 wall push-ups. And then 1 burpee. Okay, so burpees are fun. You're not gonna like burpees. Some of you may. All right, so burpees, basically you go down, out, back in, and up. That's a burpee. If you want to, you can add an optional when you go up to jump and reach your hands up. That will make it harder, so that's totally up to you. Okay, so that's our third circuit. Then we have a minute rest. Then our fourth circuit is going to be a 20-second wall sit. This is gonna work our quadriceps again. A wall sit looks like this. So you're gonna come against the wall, have your feet again, just slightly more than shoulder width apart, and then keep your back and spine totally against the wall. Suck your abdominals in, and this is a wall sit. Again, the lower you go, okay, if you go to a 90-degree angle, that's really intense. So go as far as you can go while still keeping your back to the wall, stomach sucked in. You'll really feel the quadriceps working even though you're not moving at all. All right, so you're gonna do that for 20 seconds. On the audio, I will let you know when the 20 seconds are up. Then you're gonna do 20 seconds of, hold on, what did I say here? 20 seconds of regular push-ups. So again, however you do push-ups, and it's not how many you do, it's just you're doing them for 20 seconds. So push yourself. Everybody may be at a different pace at this point with their push-ups. And then you're gonna do 20 seconds of penguins. So as you can see, 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. We'll repeat those 3 exercises one more time, and then you'll take a minute rest. That's circuit 4. The last circuit is 10 lunges, 10 crab walks, and 10 bicep curls. So lunges look like this. You're gonna do it from a stationary position. Okay, you have one foot out in front, and you bend, and you step back. Then you do the other foot, and you step back. Okay, so those are lunges. Again, a right and then a left is 1 lunge. So then you wanna do that 10 times. Then you're gonna do crab walks. Crab walks are one of my favorites because I love basketball and played it through college. So crab walks, you're gonna go like this, almost get in that kind of, almost like that wall sit position, except you're leaned forward, okay? If you play basketball, this is defensive stance, right? So you're gonna have your arms out, and you are going to, in like millimeter steps, just barely, going across like this, okay? And so you're going to do 10 of those, but just barely scooch. You're gonna feel it in your quads the whole way. Then you're gonna do 10 bicep curls. So you'll stand up. If you have weights, that's great. If you don't have weights, you can use big soup cans, or you can even use a book as long as it's not too long, okay? And you can use that for weights, but you'll just curl all the way up and then back down. Make sure when you come down, you don't want it to overextend. You don't want it to be totally flat here. So when you come down, it's gonna be to about right there. Still have a slight bend in your elbow and a slight bend on that side, okay? And then you'll come all the way up, kind of touch your shoulders, and then back down. So that's the 5th circuit. Then you take a minute break, and then we repeat the entire circuit one more time. So when you finish your 30 minutes, it will really only be 20 minutes of exercise, and you'll feel like it was about 3 hours. And like I said, stretch very well afterward, and make sure you stretched before you start, okay? It's really important that you set aside that 30 minutes of time. Circuits are not supposed to be done where you do half of it and then you take a break and then you come back and do the rest of it, okay? You wanna work all the way through the circuit, okay? We're gonna continue to do circuits once a week, every Friday. And on those Fridays, you will not have to do extra strength exercises, it'll just be the circuits. As you get better and stronger at circuits, what you'll want to do is challenge yourself. Go lower on the sit. Do more push-ups. Increase the weight of your bicep curls. Okay, lots of different ways to take these exercises, get more reps in, etc. Okay, so pace yourself the first time and then keep pushing yourself the rest of the class. Talk to you soon.